I love it. And I just get to start talking, right?
Yep.
Like I just get to be the
Go
one.
for it.
Go,
Go
dog,
for it.
go. Are we ready to rock and roll? We're live. Woo! It's
Yes.
alive. That's like Frankenstein, right? Baby Frankenstein. We're alive.
100%.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Lab Coat Agents, top ways to generate free buyer and seller leads online. Today, I'm coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina, which is not my home. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I'm on the road. And we have a phenomenal guest with us today who's going to be teaching the things that I wish I had known 8 years ago. And now I'm going to learn how to put this stuff into my business that he's doing for what I think he just told me 1,800 agents thus far. So that's friggin' amazing. So Gus Munoz, is that how you say it?
Munoz.
Munoz, see, Munoz. There's probably an R that rolls in there somewhere. Munoz, and he is the founder of Power ISA. He has built his business through organic lead gen, and he has combined those two things, and he's bringing it to us today. We're so happy to have you, Gus. So tell us some goodness.
Awesome. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. I would love to know where everybody's from. Drop a comment in the chat. Let us know what city, state you're joining us from. We'd love to know where everybody's at. Right now, today, I'm in sunny Mexico, but I'd love to know where you folks are at right now. Drop a comment in there. Don't be shy. And let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's see where, actually, let me take a quick look where everyone's. All right, New Jersey in the house, a lot of North Carolina in the house. Houston, hey, I used to live in Katy, love it. McAllen, Texas, love it. Springfield, Mass, great. Keep it coming, folks. Welcome, everyone, and let's jump right into it because I have a lot of content I want to get through, and we got a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and rock and roll. And Robin will be helping me, be my co-pilot and, get to any questions you guys have got. So let's jump right into it. So I want to set the table for the discussion, right? Because you're here because you want to learn how to generate buyer and seller leads online for free, which means we're not going to be talking about paid ads, okay? This class is not about paid ads. If you're looking for the paid ads, that's the other class I did with Tristan, Facebook ads for real estate, right? Go look it up. If you want to do cold calling, okay? This is not, I don't know if you would say cold calling leads are free or not. I mean, maybe, you have to pay for the data and the dialer. Maybe they are. This is not a cold calling class either, right? We're going to be talking about my personal favorite way to do lead generation, which is organic content marketing, okay? Content marketing, which just takes, elbow grease and, being a keyboard warrior and adding value to the universe, right? That's basically what you need to do to generate leads organically online, right? Which are free. You don't pay per lead, right? You don't pay for the platforms. You don't pay for this. You don't pay for that. All right. You generate these for free. And I'm really happy to talk about this today. This is not a topic I get to talk to a lot about because I'm the ISA guy. And with Power ISA, and don't get me wrong, we cold call every single day. We prospect, we run ads every single day, but organic content marketing is how we built the business, right? And it's still today our number one lead source, okay? Alongside a referral recommendation, it is people finding us, learning about us, and joining and booking appointments with us because of our content, of the content that we do, okay? So I'm excited to show you. But first, I want to set the table and tell you where we're at right now. Put some context into it, okay? I want to show you guys. This is the number of homes sold in the US for the last 18 years, okay? This year, probably we're going to sell about 4.3 million homes, okay? The last time we were close to that number, if you look at this chart, was 2009, okay? 2009 was the last time we were at this level of activity in the country. That's not a lot of homes, okay? Compared to what we're used to in the US. You can kind of take an average on this chart. It's about 5 million, right? Kind of give or take a few. 5 million is a normal number. In 2021, we did 6 million, over 6 million, okay? I love that number too, but this is where we are right now. There are less transactions, significantly less than a couple of years ago and less than last year. There's less deals out there, okay? You look at mortgage interest rates. This chart is interesting because I think it puts things into perspective, right? But I know you're rolling your eyes. No one wants to hear, oh, we're still, low by historical standards on interest rates, but we are low by historical standards, but that's not very comforting, right? That's not going to help anyone get into a home. That's not going to help anyone close a lead. If you're telling them, well, you should be grateful because when I bought a home back in the 70s, it was 18.5%, right? So, because look at this chart. For the last 20 years, almost 15, almost 20 years, we had not gone anywhere near 7.5%, 8%, nowhere near that. So it is a big change. It's a new factor in the market of today, okay? And you cannot, this is the trifecta, okay? This is the one that kind of blows my mind. This is active listings in the US for the last 4 years. We are still not even at half the level we were pre-pandemic. If you look at July, August, September of 2019, we're not even half. If you would have told me that we would have seen those three things happen at the same time, super low transactions, super high interest rates, super low inventory, I would have said you're crazy, okay? Impossible, cannot happen. It's like you're going against the laws of gravity. Well, that goes for what I know, right? So we are in uncharted territory. You guys know this. But I'm here to, so this is the end of the doom and gloom part of the presentation, okay? Because I've got some good news for you, okay?
Thanks, Gus. That was really uplifting.
I know exactly, right? So before we went jump, I had some people jump off already. Don't come back. So before you get upset, I'm here to give you some good news, okay? Because I need you to make peace with this, and this is gonna. So let me share a little bit of information over this month, October. Okay, I have gotten more sales of Power ISA by people adding their second, third, and fourth ISA than people adding their first ISA ever. Okay. So what does that tell you? For me, it tells me that some people are having one of the best years ever in real estate right now, okay? That's why they're spending the money. I mean, agents are, money's tight. Agents are not happy to spend right now, right? They're spending if it works. They're spending if they're going to make multiples of return on anything right now because money is tighter than it was last year and than it was 2 years ago, okay? So I am seeing people thrive in this market. Like, what does that mean? What is that? Okay. Because some teams and some agents and some businesses have made peace with the fact that it's going to take more. Okay. It's going to take more leads, more phone calls, more appointments, more clients to stay exactly where you were a year ago, a year and a half ago. Okay. It's going to take more. And for some agents, this is going to drive them out of the business. Like, wait, no, I mean, I'm not. I used to have the fish jumping into the boat, Gus. One of my clients told me, and I'll talk about her next, but she told me I was closing 15 to 20 deals a year for 4 years straight, people coming to me. This year, 4 people came to me. No one's buying and selling. Okay. Well, that look at the chart. That's not true. There's 20% less people buying and selling than last year, but it's not zero, guys. Okay. It's not zero. But that is a big shift you have to make. You have to make peace with that. What was working before, the fish jumping into the boat, does not work right now, or is not working nearly as well, okay? That's why you're seeing the agents that know how to fish are just having a great year in 2023, right? But it takes skill, it takes training, it takes knowledge, and that's why you guys are here, that makes me pumped up, okay? You have to have, so focus on this, okay? This is how you're going to be successful through the end of 2023 and into 2024. Focus on having as many real estate focused conversations every day. Period. You can leave the presentation now. That's the rub. Have as many real estate conversations as you can every day. Okay. If your previous way of doing lead gen is not generating conversations anymore, you got to change it. All right. You got to do something different. I got a great story about that coming up, but you got to do something different. You got to go out and you got to reach people. You got to generate those conversations. They were coming to us 18 months ago, 24 months ago. You had to beat people back. I don't want any more buyers. Oh my God. It's, these property, if you don't have 50,000 for an appraisal gap, I don't want to talk to you. Right. That was the market in a lot of places 18 months ago. It's not there anymore. Okay. It's a different market right now. I don't even know how to describe the market right now, but I just showed it to you in charts and they make no sense. But
it's time to go fishing. That's the market. It's time to go fishing.
It's time to learn how to fish because the agents that know how to fish are thriving right now. Yes. Okay. And maybe they don't even want to tell you. They're keeping it secret. But if you look at those numbers, look at the teams, you get some of those seasoned agents, like, what the heck's going on, man? So the first way you need to do this, the first thing you need to do is before you spend any money, right? Before you spend any money, you've got to maximize your organic lead generation channels first, okay? Before
Love it.
you do not have permission from Coach Gus to take out your credit card unless you start doing this first.
And you're going to break down those ways, correct?
100%. The
Rock on.
intro is the intro, guys, okay? Organic lead generation, content marketing, okay? It is the most profitable source of business because it doesn't cost a ton of money. It just costs your time, okay? Your time and effort. And yes, time is money. I haven't done the whole equation on this, right? But I'll tell you, if you don't have a lot of clients, you have a lot of time. You have time to spend, okay? I'm going to be focusing primarily on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. So I have a lot of ground to cover. And the pros and cons, because like folks, like everything has pros and cons. I'm not here to sell you on something that's amazing, that's magical. This is highly profitable. It's very quick to set up, and you can set it and forget it to some extent, and you can delegate some of these activities. That's a pro. The con, here's the con of organic lead generation. Here's a real story. It's not as scalable as paid ads, okay? That's just a fact. It's hard to double your organic business. Trust me, I've tried it, right? To double from one year to the next, because you got to increase your sphere, your audience, double that audience, and that's very challenging to do without ads, okay? It takes longer to see results from these tactics than from ads. But that's why I structured this presentation on the top ways. I'm going from the fastest producing to the slowest producing, okay? The ones that can get you business within the next 90 days and the ones that are going to take longer than that, okay? But they all work. They all work, all right? Let's jump right into it now. Cool. All right, we're at minute 12. Okay, we got about half an hour. I think we can do this. Let's go. Number one, and I would be remiss not to put this, okay? This is like step 0, all right? Your personal data. This is always first. Folks, this is always the answer to how to get business ASAP in any market, because it is always, your personal database is always the highest ROI of any lead source. But most agents do not prospect it properly. It is a prospecting activity. It is a marketing activity, all right? You got to help out your sphere. You got to reach out to them, and you want to help them learn how to help you, okay? I'll give you 3 quick examples. One of my close friends just sold his home, bought a home right now in September, okay? It is not a great, he's in Seattle, not a great market. It's not, right? It's not a great market to sell, not a great market to buy, arguably, right? Like, oh my goodness, he didn't care. He had his 3rd child, works from home, and he's like, I'm out of here. Like, this is not a choice for me, right? Like they say, the 3 Ds, death, diapers, and divorce, right? Those are always going to, and there's more Ds. There's dollars, deployments, and you can add more Ds, right? Those are always going to happen, okay? Those are always going to happen. Another close family member of mine, they separated, got divorced, right? And in the market they're in, they're not like a lot of markets here in the US that are still year over year price increasing. His market is year over year price decreasing. Not fun, right? But guess what? They're going to sell. They're going to sell a property because that's just what makes sense for them to do. Period. End of story. Okay. So the market doesn't dictate everything, but if you're not reaching out to your personal database, there's no way you're going to find this out. There's no way. And there's 3 things you have to do. Build your database, make a list. I don't care where it is. Google Sheets, Excel, your phone, it doesn't matter, but have a list, intentional list of everyone, sphere of influence, friends, family, coworkers, friends from school, anyone that if you would call, they would pick up and know who you were. And I want you to invite them to your next client event, okay? Which can be very easily be a class just like this, a webinar online about real estate, okay? One of my coaching clients was struggling, and I said, what's the one that I told you, 15 to 20 transactions like clockwork, this year 4 transactions from organic referral recommendation. And I go, what's different? What's going on? And he goes, what were you doing before? I goes, they were just coming to me. I always had people calling me. He goes, have you ever called through your database? The answer was no, okay? She had never picked up the phone and called people that weren't already talking to her first, okay? Again, nothing wrong with that. That was working for years. I would not touch, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's broke now, okay? That's not working. So what she did exactly these steps. She even went all out. I told her to do a virtual class on Zoom. She got a lender and another agent to like rent out a Mexican restaurant and have like a taco bar. I thought that was pretty fancy. Risky too, though. Her first event ever, having a big restaurant. Made her database 400 people. Okay. Called and messaged every single person on that list. 60 people agreed to go to the event. 38 showed up. Okay. 60 people agreed to go to her event. 38 showed up. What was the topic? Her sphere, her community, her audience is mostly active and former military. She talked about VA loans. Okay. And a really interesting topic about VA loans is that they are assumable loans. Okay. You think that's an interesting topic in the market of today? Say yes. Yes, it is, right? So
Definitely. That's a great turnout too. People get discouraged. They're like,
in
60 said
person,
they were coming, 38 only came. Dude, those numbers are great. She crushed it.
my classes, when I started, 5 people would show up in person. Yeah. 10 people would show up in person. But the point of this whole exercise was making the call and asking for help building my business. So even if no one showed up to my classes, I'd get a dozen referrals from calling a list of 200 people. I'd get a dozen referrals, right? They were going to do business, some of them immediately, some of them 6 months out, some of them 12 months out. Come to Papa, give them all to me. I'll take them anyway, right? Because I'm the person for them, because I got that personal referral and recommendation.
And these should be comfortable calls because they know these people. It's not like
that. You know what, Robin, I'm going to be honest with you. It's some real talk. For me, Gus, it was easier for me to do cold calling than to call my personal database. I'm going to be really honest with you. It was always easier to talk to people I didn't know than talking to people I knew and asking them to come to my event and asking them for help to build my business. It was a harder, and maybe, I don't know, maybe people are here the same, right?
No, I think you're right. I think that's probably the way most are, but my
drop a comment in the chat if you agree with Gus, right? I mean, that call was harder. However, the thing that made me pick up the 10,000 pound phone was I always felt I was giving them something valuable. Yes. Those classes were good classes. Yes. And if I taught classes on investing in real estate, on first-time home buyers, on down payment assistance, on whatever was interesting at the time, right? How to navigate higher interest rates, right? How to get a property bought or sold or invest in this market. And I always thought that was valuable to them. That made it way easier. And another thing, and do not discard this, every time I sat down, I would do this 4 times a year for my personal database. Every time I sat down and called this personal database, in the next 90 days, I would make $30,000 just from those calls, okay? Just from calling a list of 200 people. Do you think that made it easier to make that call?
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That 10,000 pound phone kind of weighed, a couple pounds after that, right? Mm-hmm. So I just sat down and I did it. Folks, do this. Do this today. Make the list. Create the event, and if you don't know what to do, message me in Lab Coats. I mean, drop me a line, drop a question, shoot me a DM. I don't care. I'll help you out, right? Because you're here, and I want you guys to win. Okay, so step number 1. This is the first tip. It's an obvious one, but it is the one that no one's doing. No one's doing, and if you're doing it, you're not doing it properly, right? It's not enough to just add people on social, and they know I'm an agent. You made one post last month that you're an agent, and they're going to come and reach out to you. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it doesn't work that way. This is the fastest, most effective way. My client went from having a 0 dry pipeline to having not 38, 60 people in her pipeline. Because even if people didn't show up, she's still going to call and follow up with them, right? They're all talking to the lender. They're finding them assumable loans. They're doing all this work out of one event, calling 400 people, okay? How much did it cost? That event could have cost her 0, but again, she wanted to go all out. That's cool. I would have done it on Zoom, and it would have cost me basically $0 to do, okay? So be a resource to your sphere and good things are gonna happen. All right, next one. All right, here's the interesting one. Here's the next one that is gonna be really, really fast to give you results. Your personal Facebook profile, okay? This is the page you see on Facebook when you click on your face, okay? This is your personal Facebook profile. I want you guys to take a good look at that page and be honest with yourselves. Would you hire that person to help you buy or sell your property, right? Because if the answer is no, you got to change it. Let me give you a quick example. I'm wearing a suit and tie in my profile picture, okay? Yeah, I wear ties at weddings. That's a wedding actually I went to. Okay, so I don't wear, but that's a nice looking picture. I've gotten good comments from it, right? I have a banner in the back with my company logo, and I've got an offer on the banner. Hey, join my mastermind group. And if you click on it, there's a little link, right? If you click on my banner, there's a link in the comment, right? So I have a banner that tells people who I am, what I do. I have an introduction. Look at the bottom here, intro. Hey, I help these people achieve these goals. Here's my website. As simple as that. Because
Nice.
and I cannot stress how important this is, that people need to understand what you do just by looking at this profile for about 5 seconds. Okay. And you
Eh,
have to have an offer in the banner. Have an offer. Free home evaluation. Check out my VIP buyer program. Check out, my free list of assumable mortgage homes. I mean, what you have to have an offer in that banner. It has to be a sexy offer. It has to be something interesting, right? I have a mastermind group where we share a lot of information. Join, and I'll talk more about that. That's another one of the strategies. Okay.
Hold
So
on one sec. Quick question on that. Oh, and you may be answering this. Someone just stated, Corinne just stated, I have 2 pages, one personal, one real estate. I try to share from business to personal. Do you have an opinion on, or when you're speaking about your
yes.
stuff,
Oh
are
my
you speaking
goodness.
about business or personal?
I'm talking about your personal Facebook profile, personal Facebook profile. For what we're talking about today, organic lead gen, your business page is completely useless. Okay.
Thank you.
Your
Yes.
business page doesn't exist for this because, and I can go into the more of this. This is not the topic of the class, but business pages from Facebook used to be huge a decade ago. Okay. Then Facebook wanted you to buy more ads. Now they exist to serve ads. That's what those pages exist for now. If you're not running ads, you can ignore your business page. Okay. If you didn't make it 10, 15 years ago, it's not very useful right now. Okay. It is focused on ads. I'm talking about your personal Facebook profile, 100% personal profile. And I hate that Facebook made the change like a year or two ago where the page profile and the personal profile look the same and feel the same. Very confusing, very confusing. No, I'm not talking about your business page. You can ignore that for this topic, organic lead generation. Okay.
Yes. Thank
you. You want to friend as many people as possible, right? You can't go more than 20 a day, 30 a day. That they won't let you. They'll stop you. They'll say, hey, you're friending too many people. But add local people, and Facebook helps you with this. It's like, hey, you might know Robin. Hey, you might know Gus. Hey, you might know this person. Add them. Add all of them, right? Every single come to Papa, every single one, because I'm building my audience. I'm constantly deleting people from my friends list. I hit that 5K limit a long time ago. And I'm always trying to squeeze people into my audience. Now, and there's more ways to do this, but for this audience, the goal is get to 5,000 first. Past 5,000, you can change your profile into a digital creator profile and get followers. But that's not the topic of today. Okay. Here's the next thing. Okay. For your personal profile. Okay. We're starting with personal profile. You want to post every single day. All right. You want to post every single day. You want to post about real estate news. Drop a link. The more local, the better. What's the new development coming up, right? What's the new improvement to downtown? What's a new community coming online, right? You also want to do engagement posts. What is that? An engagement post are the ones that get a lot of comments and get a lot of likes, okay? Comments and likes. That teaches Facebook to say, hey, Gus is saying something interesting. Gus is saying something that gets people's attention. Let me show it to Gus's friends. And here's the punchline. Let me show it to Gus's friends' friends. Okay. That's a big one. Right. Facebook optimizes to show people in your personal profile friends list your content. That tends to be more engaging. And and another form of engaging content that I don't recommend, talk about politics, right? I love this guy. I hate that guy. That's going to get a lot of engagement very quickly. My personal opinion, not the right kind of engagement and attention. But that's why you see those posts everywhere, because the algorithm knows, hey, this is really interesting. This is going to get people to stay on the platform longer. Let me share it, right? You're trying to do a version of that talks about real estate, but is it interesting to your audience? I'll give you a couple examples here, okay? Now, you want to mix it in with your personal posts too. You shouldn't stop posting your personal stuff because you're still going to have family in there. You should combine it. You don't have to change entirely, but you have to get into the habit of creating content every single day. Okay. And post your big wins. Folks, you sold a home, you listed a home, right? One of your clients that didn't think they could qualify got into a property. celebrate that, celebrate them, and post it to your personal profile. Okay. You also have, in addition to this, you've got stories, which is it's another way to share this information. Same concept, share it to your stories on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to use Facebook and Instagram interchangeably for this topic because it's the same principle. Okay. I am more native to Facebook. I'm a Facebook native. I am not that much of an Instagram native. The same principle applies. Sharing information on Instagram, it would be pictures. Share pictures of the open house. Share pictures of the home you looked at. Share pictures of that really nice new neighborhood, whatever new construction build. Share pictures of that new property that just came on the market. All these things, right? And really importantly, I need you to get outside your comfort zone and go live on Facebook on your personal profile.
Oh, easy man.
I know. Go live on Instagram, right? And your personal profile and share this information with them. Guys, I just saw this amazing new development here, a builder, beautiful homes. And guess what? They're offering to buy down your rate, offering up to $10,000 to get you a better interest rate. Oh my goodness. Reach out. Let me show this to you. I want you to know what the latest information is, right? It's as simple as that, right?
Love it.
Consider yourself the real estate news reporter to your audience.
Oh, I love that.
You're a content creator. You're a content creation business, right? If we don't see ourselves that way, it is going to be a tough winter, folks. Okay. You have to see yourself that way. You're in the content creation business to get people's attention. Remember how people use Facebook and Instagram? They're scrolling. You got to stop the scroll. One thing that the algorithm loves to stop the scroll is live videos. It will put them at the very top of that news feed saying, hey, Gus is going live. Check it out, right? At the beginning, you'll get 2 viewers. That's fine. Make it 0 viewers. Also fine. You got to teach the algorithm that this is something you do often, okay? And people should pay attention. If you never go live, you got to build it up and it will become more and more powerful. And these lives are going to become more important for another one of these tactics I'm going to talk about, which is short form video, okay? But I'm going to leave it there. Go live and talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about, right? The more entertaining, the better. If you're an interior design person, talk about interior design. If you're a economics nerd, talk about interest rates. If you just won a home, if you just lost a home, if you just signed a listing, if you just closed a listing, talk about that. Okay.
Love it.
If you had a really interesting inspection, talk about that. All these things, it's like your personal TV channel. Okay. Like All Access. What was that? I mean, back in the 80s, Community Access, whatever the heck that was. The local TV guys would, take over on Sunday nights. So that's what I mean, right? You've got your own channel, except this is like way better. Okay. Cool.
We have a question from Melissa. It says, should we put our realtor friends in a separate group?
Great question, because I started doing that because I wanted to keep my friends and family and from seeing my real estate content. I didn't want to mix because I also changed careers. I was a software engineer for 10 years. I wanted to keep my software guys here and my real estate guys here. And here's the funniest thing, Robin. One day I realized I had forgotten to choose the right audience, and I had been months posting to both. And no one could have cared less. It was, I'm like, I was like, nothing happened. It
could have gone bad. That could have gone real bad.
I didn't want the criticism. I didn't want the, Gus is a, influencer now. I didn't want that. I was concerned about that. I was worried about what other people would think about me becoming YouTube famous, Facebook famous, right? I was concerned. I'm going to be honest with you. I was. I forgot to segment my audience at one point. No one could have cared less.
Nope.
No one could have cared less. And those are the people giving you referrals anyway. So there was no point really in doing that. Okay. So I recommend don't worry about that. Okay. Focus.
I was told when I started out that as soon as you became a realtor and you decided to be active as a realtor, you are now a public figure. Like
100%.
You are a public. So if you're doing body shots, okay, you might want to take that down. Or if you're doing your political, you might want to take that down. So yeah, I love everything.
I was a keyboard warrior a couple of elections ago. I stopped that. That's not conducive to business, right? It's not going to help grow my audience and grow my business. I work with members of both parties, right? So like, I don't care to not give content that's going to engage them in a really positive way, right? Here's some examples of engagement posts. You should post this. What's your dream home like, right? What year did you buy your first home? Comment, right? This is what I mean by engagement. This is what I mean by posting questions. This is almost some of my favorite posts to make because I got to think about it a little bit beforehand, right? How do I make a question that's not obviously about real estate, but that people that are homeowners or aspire to be homeowners would want to comment about, right? What's the best school district out there right now? What do you guys think, right? In my area, you guys think the North Shore School District is still the best district? Why, right? Ask, and people are going to comment. They love commenting online, right? So jump on that. Next one, Facebook Marketplace. Folks, I have talked to 2 agents in the last 7 days that have no idea what this is, okay? They had no idea what Facebook Marketplace is and that you could post real estate content on here. Oh my God, okay? You should post, if you got them, post them. You got listings, post listings. If you don't have listings, ask permission to post somebody else's listings on the Facebook Marketplace. But here's the key thing, okay? The 3 best photos people want to look at when you look at a home, regardless of where it is, by the way, the 3 most coveted photos are kitchen, master bath, and master bedroom. Don't post those on Facebook Marketplace. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Intentionally leave those out because you want people to reach out. Again, it's you might love this tactic, you might hate it. I don't care. It's going to get you engagement. I want you to.
I love it.
This is a marketing argument. I'm not telling you that this is how how property should be shown on the web. This is going to get a conversation started with someone, okay? And you should be posting a dozen of these every single week. Your own listings, and if you don't have them, find them. Get somebody else's listing and ask for permission to share it on Facebook, okay? Really important.
When you do that, are you including the MLS number, the address, the price? What are you including all those details or no?
You have to include the address to post these on Facebook Marketplace. You have to include the price. You don't have to include all the pictures though, okay?
Okay.
And I know it's going to sound like unbelievable if someone would just go up and search it on Redfin or Zillow or on the web. People are on Facebook and they don't want to leave Facebook. Hey, tell me more about this property, right? It doesn't look familiar because it doesn't have all the pictures. Like, tell me more about this, right? What's going on? Cool. I have one of my clients and good friends. They post this exact same strategy on their personal profile. Hey, there's a great property, Chula Vista. It's in this price range. I can show you more information if you want. He takes the best deals off the MLS and posts them 3 or 4 pictures only, not 19, not 25. Hey, this is a really good deal. I love this property. If you want more information, let me know. That's what he does.
That's exactly what I do. And I've gotten a gazillion.
Thank you, Robin.
Off of it. Yes.
Thank you. Because people are like, no, they can go search it online. Folks, no one's going to go copy, paste that address and go. No, people don't want that. Like, it's much more convenient to click, ask Robin about this information, about this property, right? It is much easier. You want to get a lot of attention? Find properties that have assumable mortgages right now. That's going to find new construction that's going to pay $10,000 towards rate buy down. That's going to get people's attention, right? You can put 1 picture for those posts. You don't need 3 pictures, and you're going to get questions, right? You want to start the conversation. That's what this does. It starts the conversation. You don't want more than that.
I'm going to poke on that, and I'm going to poke on the last thing you said. When you do those engagement posts, and when you do these, and people respond, your job, like literally your job, is to respond back. Don't leave 100%. Them hanging. If they've asked a question, oh my gosh, if they just said that's pretty, respond, because that boosts your algorithm.
100%. 100%. Robin, spoken like a pro, like a practitioner. Respond, like, comment back. Even if they just say, that's cool, thank you. It's engagement. It counts. Yes. It counts as back and forth, right? Yeah. What did you like about that? Kudos, like bonus points if they respond to your response. That's a bonus right there. If you respond to the form of a question, it multiplies. I love that. So here's an example of a great Facebook Marketplace listing, real listing, by the way. And this is what look at this. Look at the price. This was like for a ridiculous. I forget where this was. I got this example from a client, but beautiful looking house, 5 bedroom, 4 bath, 5,200 square feet. You want more information? Let me know. Right?
Love it.
Brand new construction in this community. Let me know. This might be hard. You're just looking for people that are interested in that, right? And you take them through the journey. Okay. Next, Facebook groups. Okay. Facebook group. This is one of my favorite ones, okay? My favorite one. Same principle, folks. Engagement posts and commenting on other people's posts, answering questions, and adding value, okay?
Yes.
One of my good buddies out of Colorado Springs, it's Brad Thompson, closes 50 deals a year from Facebook groups, okay? Doesn't pay for leads, doesn't know what that is, doesn't even know. He wouldn't know how to, where to put his credit card in. He never bought
Me
leads.
too. 85% of my business comes from
Facebook groups, Facebook groups, Facebook groups. And like I said, come with the fire, come with the offers, come with the unique value prop, assumable, rate buy down, great deals, deal of the week, right? Like mention that, right? Bring the fire. Don't just post eagerly awaiting your call. I'm a realtor. Oh my God. Like I'm getting nauseous here. I don't want that. Right? Don't do
the spam open house, like, or spam, here's my new listing.
Here's my new listing. Folks,
let me vomit on you.
People hate that, right? People hate that. Ask questions, engagement posts, and add value however which way you can. You know why it's important to just add value however which way you can? Because people are going to be curious. They're going to scroll over your little face on the comment, and what's going to pop up? The first page of their profile is going to pop up. I don't know if you know that. You hover over there a little bit, and boom, who is this person? Oh, they're a real estate agent. Oh, and they have a really good offer on their banner. Oh, okay. So people are not going to believe me when I say this. I get appointments from this every single day. Okay.
Love it.
Every single day. A bad month for Power ISA is 100 organic appointments. Okay. 100. 100. Okay. Organic from these strategies. Okay. So the bigger the group, the better. Gotta rush here. They got like 10 minutes left. I want to just tell you, posting, consistency, liking, commenting, make sure you're looking for groups that have moderation, that have engagement. Don't waste your time on groups where no one's commenting and liking the posts.
Yes.
Go back. Who cares?
And
right?
she does say, Marcia wants to know what type of group. Do you have any particular groups that?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
that's a great question. So step by step, find 3 to 5 Facebook groups. Buying or selling groups are great. Niche groups, folks. Cultural, dad and mom, dance groups, rentals, people finding rentals, relocation groups, sport groups, potting groups. I really like mom groups, right? So, because I love, I was going to say I love moms, but that doesn't sound right because they need help. Folks, being a mom is hard. Being a mom is hard, okay? So finding something you can add value to any group where there are a lot of moms with young kids is posting activities, free activities for them to do every weekend. Okay.
Yes.
You do that because kids get tired of the playgrounds. They get tired of going to the same bouncy place, and you can't go to the theme parks every weekend. Okay. You post 4 or 5 free activities to do with young kids every week. You're going to have raving fans. Okay. You're going to have raving fans in some of these groups. That's what I mean. Add value, okay? And like Robin said, when anyone engages with your posts, they're getting a DM or a comment from me, right? Yes. Because I want them to notice who I am. Not in an overly salesy way. I want them to hover and see, oh, he's a real estate. What a nice guy. How awesome is Robin? Robin's the best. Here's some great sample posts. You don't have to write these down. I'm going to be sharing the deck at the end. Don't worry about it. But hey, who thought about buying a house last year? This is going to get a lot of, interaction, by the way. Who thought about buying a house last year? What stopped you, right? If you could change something about your house, what would it be, right? If you could change something about the local community, what would it be? If you can make your life better here, what would that entail, right? Great, awesome. Who's thought about changing something in their house? Why was that? I'm curious, right? Because I'm a house person. Tell me about your house, right? That in and of itself will be interesting, okay? So direct message them, okay? Comment or direct message anyone that interacts with that. And you want to know why? I love this. I'm going to jump here because this is so good.
I love that. Everything you just said. I read it real quick. Wow. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's great stuff. So Greg is not a client of mine, okay? Greg, this is a post. Someone posted help, finding an ISA in a Facebook group that I'm a member of. Greg isn't even a client of mine. Greg is someone that I commented on, liked his post. We connected, direct message, right? We've never met, not even on Zoom. But I told him what I do and how I help people. And he thought that was awesome. Awesome. He posted this yesterday, the perfect time. That checks in the mail, Greg. And then I responded. of course I can help you out, right? I'd love to help this person out. This is not me being salesy. So this is a personal recommendation, folks. Okay, this is different than me saying, oh, another 18 of the 18 agents that want that person's help. This is a personal recommendation. Look what I dropped. I brought the fire and I dropped the testimonial in my response.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Love that.
I got 7 appointments from last night to this morning from this one comment.
Woo!
Facebook group that has my target audience in it. Okay. It's in my target audience. Yes, I'm an ISA company. Trust me that this, Robin, does this work or does it not work?
Oh, it works all day long. This is how I built my entire business. But you're
100%.
but you're taking it next level. Like some of the you've added some little tips that I'm like, oh, yes, that's good.
100%.
No,
And I'm tagging someone in my comment. That's my ISA, by the way. So they helped me with this. So now, I have some leverage. In the beginning, it's just you. This is just you, right? So check out this testimonial, boom. And that testimonial happens to be in my Facebook group. So now they're going to join my Facebook group, which is even more awesome, okay?
Yes.
Because the next step is building your own Facebook group. Folks, I mean, you should have done this 10 years ago, but the next step is today. I did it in 2020 and it saved my business through the pandemic. I built an audience. I started by inviting 10 people. Now I have 5,400 people in my group and I add value to it every single day. Same principle, personal profile, other people's Facebook groups, your own Facebook group, okay? The same principle applies. Post content that answers questions. I mean, we get questions every day as agents. Hey, if you're a newer agent, you have questions every day that you get answered. Share that, okay? Share that.
I have a question.
Go for it.
If you were to create a group, I'm asking your opinion here.
Yeah.
Gus, I love the name Gus. It makes me think of Gus, but from Cinderella. But if you were to create a group, would it be better to have a group that says homes sold in Charlotte, North Carolina, or selling homes in Charlotte, North Carolina? Or would it be better to have I love Charlotte?
What a great question, Robin. As a pro, that's a great question. I would never put real estate or homes in the title. Not once. No one wants to join that group. Nope. No one wants to join ever. My group is not ISA group. It's Real Estate Marketing Mastermind. Boom. That's my group name.
Love it.
It's not how to hire an ISA for your business. No one wants to join that group. No one wants to join. Real Estate Marketing Mastermind. Oh, that looks like a really good group to join, right?
All over that.
Make it engagement based. Make it about a topic you're passionate about. It could be, I have another agent in Kansas City, a good pal of mine. Make it about the Chiefs, right? I mean, make it about whatever you're passionate and interested in.
Exactly.
And add value to it every single day. And the same thing's going to happen. It does not have to be. Honestly, it can't be. If you want to be successful, it really can't be a real estate focused group. It's very hard to do. Some people have pulled it off. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, right? Now,
but think about you can also think about your avatar, like who's your ideal client. Like I love people who have a servant heart. So I have a group that's about volunteering in Charlotte. If you want to come to this page and figure out how to volunteer, you know how many clients I've gotten from that?
100%.
Boom. Moms helping moms. 100%. That's another group of mine. Boom. I
the
make
moms,
more business.
You got it. I mean, they're like a great demographic to 100%. My niche when I was in Seattle was, again, I was an immigrant that went to work in Microsoft. My niche, my communities were immigrants that went to work in Seattle. That was my thing. High earning demographic, needed a lot of help. I knew who they were. I knew the problems they faced. I literally spoke their language, and they were happy to work with me, right? So find your tribe, and you can't find one, pick one, okay? Don't overthink this, right? This is not something you have like 18 group options. No, folks. You maybe have 3 options in reality that you're good at. And post about that. So let's keep going here. There's a lot of good stuff here. This is the one I wanted to get to, okay?
Yes.
Short form, all right? This is the last one. We made it. Got a couple minutes left. I'm going to go over a little bit. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me. So over the last 5 months, this has been the biggest boost to my business, right?
Love it.
As a lot of vendors are going out of business because of the market, because they're struggling, because they can't deliver value, our business is growing, and I attribute it to this, okay? Short form video. It's not just TikTok. TikTok is great, by the way. Facebook, Instagram Reels. I mean, the version of TikTok for all these other platforms. They're TikToked. YouTube Shorts. LinkedIn lets you upload videos now, short form. I found out because of this, right? And this is really important. These can, whatever you're doing, this is going to triple or quadruple your engagement and your views because it did it for me. I mean, this is just what I was doing on YouTube. I had never gotten more than 2,500 views on anything for any. Look at this. It was less than 1,000. This is shorts.
Nice.
Shorts, right?
That's
Shorts
awesome.
jumping in. I went from 0 followers on TikTok, organic. I didn't buy these. I didn't pay for these.
Love it.
People joining me in less than 5 months
Yes.
by doing short form videos. Okay.
Yes.
Short form videos. And this is how I was able to do that without going nuts. I use this tool. Here it is.
Oh.
Opus.clip. Okay. It is an AI enabled tool. It connects to ChatGPT, OpenAI, which is kind of ChatGPT, which the same thing that ChatGPT is built off of. This is built off of. And
No
it
way.
will take, that's exactly how it works. It will take any video you've got that's a minute, 5 minutes, 20 minutes long, and it's going to create a properly sized, focused, subtitled form.
No way.
I mean, it sounds too good to be true. It
That's
kind of
legit.
is. You download your video from Facebook. Remember I told you to go live. Remember I told you to upload videos. Remember I told you to go on there and talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. Download them from Facebook. You can do this. Put them on Opus Clip. Unicorns happen and you get these short form videos. Quick example. This is a video that I had on YouTube, actually. This was in my Facebook group. 47-minute interview, okay? You don't have to do this. Yours can be 15, doesn't matter. But it's a 47-minute video. I dropped it into Opus Clip, and I got 25 sweet-looking short form videos, right?
That's phenomenal.
And my face it focuses like as if you would have taken. These are Zoom calls, by the way. These are Zoom videos.
Love it.
And it focuses the face and puts in the subtitles automatically for you. And that is all I did. I posted 2 of these a day. And
you're changing my world right now, man. You're changing my world. That's phenomenal.
This is a huge hack, folks. This is a huge hack, massive hack for you to jump on the short form train. I did not do any dances. I didn't do any trending sounds. I mean, there's an audience for that. There's a moment for that. I'm trying to attract business owners. I'm trying to attract business owners to my profile. So again, if you know your community, if they love the dance on your tag, I'm not saying no, but I'm attracting other business owners. So my content has to be business value. Okay. I know my audience. Just by posting 2 of these videos a day for the last 5 months, I got to 1,000 followers, which I don't know if you know this, enables a whole bunch of other features.
Yeah, it does.
For you. Okay. And that is it. That's what I got. I have one special offer for you guys. One special offer. If you want to do all these amazing things, I'll be honest with you guys. I do a lot of the Facebook posting. I don't do any of this video editing, posting piece of it, because that's just way too much for me to do. I have a marketing assistant that does this for me. Okay.
Love it.
They take any video I make, they upload it to YouTube, give it a sexy looking thumbnail, the right title that hits the keywords that I want to hit. They take the same video, put it on Opus, create 25 clips. They pick the 10 best and they post it for me on my Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok.
Dude, that is a game changer right there.
Every single day. Every single day they do this. And it took me about 90 days to get appointments from TikTok, but albeit that's not immediate. I said, one of the downsides of this is it takes time. It took me 90 days to get my first appointment. And I wasn't talking about real estate. I think if I was showing really nice looking homes, I get a lot more, right? But this took 90 days to pick up and get going. And now I'm getting appointments from TikTok every single week. And TikTok is short form, okay? They go and find my long form. They like the clip. Where's that clip from? It's from a long form interview. I send them to YouTube.
That's cool. I love that.
My TikTok is connected to YouTube. There's a little button that says, hey, go to this guy's YouTube channel. Let me see more. Because I'm really convinced that short form is about the introduction.
Yes.
And long form is going to close the deal. Okay. Short form is about the intro. You're gonna win them or lose them on your other kind of content. But shorts is the beginning. Okay. It's the start of it. Okay. So if you guys want to help implementing this, maybe you're like Gus, I need help with the more tech stuff, right? The techie stuff. I need help with that. Then you need a marketing assistant. $5-7 an hour. They can help do the techie part of this to you. The engagement part of it, you can do on your own 100%, right? It's how much time do you have and you have the ability or not to leverage these activities. All right. If you folks want a copy of this deck, email with organic leads in the subject. Has to have that in the subject, folks. Has to have organic leads in the subject, uppercase or lowercase, organic leads, and send it to info@Power ISA. I love getting these emails 6 months later because people will watch this later and send me an email. It will send you a link to this deck. So you don't have to go take screenshots or copy a bunch of things. Don't worry about that. Check it out. Because I went really fast through some of this because we're way over time. But
We're so over
hopefully-
time. But you know
hopefully
what's
it's been useful.
phenomenal? We're over time, but we have stayed at our number of participants the entire time. So they have stayed with us. So go team, go.
Boom.
That's
Jake,
phenomenal.
take that, Jake. Take that. Did I break that record or no? Maybe, maybe not. I think so. So I think we got a question or someone raised their hand. I'll stay for a few more. If you guys are willing to stay, I'll stay. We got a question.
We just have a bunch of thank yous. Somebody else loves Opus. A bunch of thank yous. Close, he says. Oh, come on, Jake. You know we won. We won. We got the most. Janet wants to know if there's a replay. Yes, if there's a YouTube on YouTube, there'll be on the LCA YouTube channel. There'll be a replay, and it's I don't know how quickly it comes up. So later today, it says, and there's the link to it in our comments in our chat. So, and if you guys don't find that, shoot me a message, shoot Gus a message, shoot LCA a message, and we will get it to you.
All right.
So thank you,
Awesome.
dude. That was phenomenal. Like I'm a veteran in this, and you put new wrinkles in my brain, and I'm thankful. It was phenomenal. So thank you.
So go out there and get your unfair share
Yes,
of 4.3 million. That's all I want you guys to do. I want you guys to
love
win.
it.
All right.
You crushed it, man. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.